Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. I think we're pretty much ready to embark on our next mission. Let's just go unequip all trinkets and actually equip them this time, ideally. I think we're going to do a medium mission if we can find one. There is one. We get a vessel-only ability, which actually seems pretty good. I don't use the stun ability on the vessels too much, so that makes sense. Plus 33% heal skills. Probably better off going for this one. We get deeds, which we could use instead of portraits, which we could also use, admittedly. 100% of room battle. So I think we're going to roll Bear Taffy. I would like to take Nick on this one, so I'm going to take Dan off for just a second here. Rob, because our number one vessel is gone, yeah. And then I think I wouldn't mind having Dan on this one instead of Mathis. If we have to roll Mathis, I might rather just roll Quill. I mean, they're both functional. We could roll a Jester as well, but I don't know, man. I think this Jester might kind of suck. Is there any ability that moves our Jester back? I don't think so. If it keep you in the 2 or 3 spot, you know what? What the heck? Let's roll with it. Josh is a higher level than Quill. He's got the same armor, a little bit more stress, but that's not that big of a deal. And we've got better trinkets, I think, as well. We'll try it at least. Do we have enough melee damage? That's all I ask here. We got a lot of bleed, we got a lot of blight. You know, when I look at it, I'm like, maybe we want Quill on this one instead. But all I do with Quill is chop. I don't use Hew, because we don't have it. I don't use Purge. Clears all corpses, knockback 3. I'm using, like, all the buff abilities. Okay, here's what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to make an investment in our team. They say an investment in yourself is one of the best investments you can make. So we're going to come back, we're going to go to the guild, we're going to get Quill, and we're going to unlock Hugh, and we're going to get it to the next level as well. And then, on our character portrait, we're going to say, Intimidate can be pretty good. Revenge does damage to yourself, but gives you a huge boost. No, it doesn't do damage to yourself. It just makes you more likely to hit, but you do a lot more damage. This one gives you stress heal plus 9 and 25 protection. Alright, let's try it like that. We'll keep withstand. Alright, this is our squad then. We'll take Josh out of there. Might fit better in a squad that, you know, he can occupy the 3rd position instead. Dan I'd like to take to get him to level 2, but we would like to get Nick and Bear to level 3 if possible. Let's get some trinkets ready here. So we got, Rob, occultist only. Occultist only. Nick, plague doctor only. And then he's got access to all of these. We'd like to give him some extra, accuracy on range skills. Seems very smart there. Okay. We get Quill. These are the only ones he has access to. Plus 30% heals received. Seems very intelligent. Maybe, he's not really on our A team, so I don't want to give him the Ancestral Trinket. He might eventually be on our A team, but he's not on our A team yet. Maybe we'll give him, extra bleed resist, lower dodge. I don't know, we might just leave him absent right now. And Bear, you'll take this. And then these are all like debuffs and bleeds. Stun and lower dodge. What's your dodge right now, 10? I don't know, let's go with Unholy Slayer's Ring. So where are we going here? We're going to the Wield, which is not undead creatures or unholy creatures, I think, for the most part. So actually, this is probably a little bit of a silly idea. Let's take this off. Sure. Better stun resist, but much lower dodge. It's probably like a bit of a weak play, but fair enough. It's a medium mission, so we know the deal. I'm going to start taking 3 shovels. I do think 16 torches is acceptable. We can always drop 4 if we want to. Stack up some anti-venom there a little bit. Food, I like to take 16. Or sorry, 18 every single time. We'll take some medicinal herbs. We'll take a key. We'll embark. That only cost us like 5,000 to take, so we'll make money. Like we basically, the money that we spent is exactly what we're getting as a reward, more or less. I shouldn't say exactly, I guess.
Corruption has soaked the soil.
So anything that we get that is not,
let us burn out this evil.
That basically we haven't paid for is good. Everything we get that's not the quest reward is free, is what I'm trying to say. A grave dug in haste. Let's try holy water? Nope, no effect. I don't think medicinal herbs will do anything. You know what, Nick? You got stress to spare. Grave digging is not the healthiest of professions. They tried to blight him. You can't blight Nick. He's good. He's the greatest. He blights you, not the other way around.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Okay.
Malformed.
100% of room battles. So we're looking for room battles. None there. No scouting. We will, you know, we might as well examine this right side of the map. Just, yeah, go into that. Stashed heirlooms. Want to keep some inventory space. This looks like free food most of the time, so we'll put medicinal herbs on it. 8 food. That's actually very significant. Oh my god, we've used 2 of our shovels already. Well, that's why you take 3. Or why I took 3 at least, but that is still a little scary. Probably shouldn't be using torches from different stacks. A little bit of a, hopefully, mild mistake there. Still no scouting. Easy combat. We got surprised. This might make it a little bit tougher, but should be easy combat. We'll just go for the KOs. Nick with the crits. I know that wasn't a crit, but, you know, let me have my moment. We'll have to move Bear up. There's really no other option there that works well for us. 4 damage to Rob is not the end of the world. Oh, the stun kind of hurts, though, because he could have healed himself. And a stun on Nick wouldn't be the end of the world, because he's already attacked this turn. He gets stressed out, resisted the stun. Put Nick in the very back. Can he do anything back there? I'm not totally sure. We're all out of swords here. We got lucky these enemies are, like, super weak. Nice. Because if they were any stronger, we might find ourselves in a difficult spot. Sure, throw out a vulnerability hex, I guess. Marks the enemy. Pardon me, debuffs it. Gives us a better chance to maybe hit with a Zealous Accusation from Bear or something like that. You can use Holy Lance, right? Yeah, you can't use Holy Lance from this position because there's no enemies there. Alright, good use of company resources. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. We go to our next turn. There we go, 2 kills. Luckily, for my sake, I didn't get punished too much for my idiocy. So let's get everybody back in the position they're supposed to be in here. That's actually a good learning experience. We should be smarter when it comes to handling that stuff in the future. Move our units properly as opposed to like a complete idiot. Alright, first room battle. Rabid Nash surprised us again, but they shuffled our 2 sides, which is completely fine. Stun resist, 10, so we'll go for the stun first. Like, everybody's still in a position that they can function in. Alright, we got 2 stuns to start with. That's pretty good. 1 comes off, we get Rabid Rushed. 1 damage and maybe bleed. Yeah, bleed. 1 point per round. Nick gets hit. Does get bled. We have no bandages. It's not the end of the world. Try an Abyssal Artillery. Good enough that 1 blight will finish these guys off. I think instead of going for an accusation, we're just going to go for the hit. Guaranteed to get the kill. Although Zealous Accusation might have had a chance at it, now that I look at it. Okay, you're going to use Hew. 6 to 11. Or Chop. 9 to 18. I think you go for the Chop, and then put these 2 units at the front where we can easily hit them with a variety of different skills. Alright, I figured they would go first. Didn't get bled, which is actually a nice change of pace. This guy got to go even though he just got unstunned? Maybe that's the way it actually works. Alright, so Quill gets bled a little bit. I don't think Rob should go for the heal. The vulnerability hex is basically useless against the last 2 enemies, but that's why I wanted to take the Arbalist. I was like, oh, we can have the... Oh, that's so bad. We can have the Mark work with the Arbalist, and then have the Arbalist do so much more damage, but unfortunately Dan doesn't really work in the number 2 position here, and we did want to take Nick. You just have nothing that hits the units at the front? Oh, you have Incision, but you have to be in this spot. Okay, so we will move you there. Not that it's necessary now, but at least everybody's back in a functional position. A lot of money, actually, and let's crack this open and use a key. Gives us a hidden compartment with 8 heirlooms. Maybe not our best possible haul, but still pretty good. So we did have to come this way, of course, to deal with the loom battle. Wow, another little bit of combat. At least for once we didn't get surprised. You go for the stun on the back, or do you go for maybe a bleed on one of these guys? Their bleed resist is pretty low. They're not going to die from that, but they can be put in a fatal position pretty easily. We resisted the bleed, which is nice. Wow, didn't even get hit by that one, which is even better. Stress Flay Incantation is annoying. We'd like to take that out as soon as possible, despite debuffing this unit. we still, like, did a really good job. Or got lucky, I guess. No heals necessary. Abyssal Artillery is kind of like our highest damage attack. Could be worse. I'm still trying to figure out how to use these units as effectively as I'd like. Nobody... Oh, Quill can still attack. Okay. I think we go for a Zealous Accusation. It kills this unit. Because it bleeds, it won't have a corpse. And then we can probably do a Hew and get the other two killed. Assuming those both hit, which they did. And a Hew should get both of them killed, although it might be... it might have a better chance to miss. Yeah, like 60-something. Well, that's pretty shitty. He tried, though. We gotta get him leveled up, man. It's taking its time, but that's okay. Throw out an Incision on the unit that could actually stress us out, and... guess you throw out a Vulnerability Hex, as ridiculous as it is. Because I don't want to heal and risk getting extra... getting some extra bleeds on our team, just in case it went wrong. I like to use that heal as like the heal of last resort, but maybe we should, you know, game theory it up a little bit and use it more prodigiously. Hopefully this gives us a map. Pack's already been looted. Some kind of strong box. Left luggage. It has a lock on it. Go ahead, Quill. It's trapped! Resisted the blight regardless. And we got all this anti-venom, but we can't find an opportunity to use it. So this was not necessary to go to. So we'll burn a few torches on our way back.
The light, the promise of safety.
Probably literally one torch on our way back, maybe two at most. And we know that we've completed this side. Again, I still think the later we leave our camping, the better. Hey, lucky us. That is, like, actually really good. It's, like, amazingly good. Okay, I'll tell you what. Can you take off the stun amulet? Put on the Crusaders only item. And then Quill, you might as well... Yeah, Quill, you might as well hold on to this. It makes you worse, but it frees up an inventory space. This one, I don't know about this one, Bear. I would stay away. Nothing of interest. Hey, that's a win as far as I'm concerned right now. Yeah, so that... thank God I didn't leave that other tree behind. You know what that's going to do, though? It's going to incentivize me to go to, like, every single curio. Thinking that something like that could happen, and it could have unintentionally negative consequences. So far, so good, though. I mean, we've only been to 5 rooms, or 4 rooms in the starting room. And, you know, we got a long way to go here, but so far, so good. More stashed heirlooms. Inventory's getting mighty full. Probably not touching the grave, if possible. Well, there's one inventory spot freed up, thanks to our, prodigious use of shovels so far on this mission. Not very pleased about that. We got some scouting, just one room. There's a trap and some combat. Okay. So get ready for the trap. Crack one of these. Obviously, Bear Taffy, he just loves backpacks, man. That's his thing. It's already been looted. Convenient for our inventory. Alright, 70, 60, 80, 70. I think we can afford to have Nick try. Beautiful. A little bit of stress relief as well. And let's crack a torch so we might actually surprise our enemies instead of going the other way for once. We can also easily free up inventory space by eating this 2 food, but I prefer to use it if possible. Wait for a starvation, maybe. Or wait for a hunger, I should say. Okay, this is definitely Abyssal Artillery. Good crit, slight stress relief. Honestly, I think you go for the Plague Grenade on the units at the back instead of the stun. They both got blighted. That means that unit is dead. This unit will be dead in 2 turns without us even hitting them. These guys have good enough stun resist that I think we just go for the KO. Didn't get it there. Now we'll probably throw out a Hew with Quill because he can get the kill easily. Easily-ish, assuming he could actually hit with the Hew for the first time in his life. Alright, so enjoy your stressful incantation. That's your last attack before you inevitably die. Rend for the Old Gods is annoying for its bleed possibilities here, but otherwise not so bad damage-wise. So we'll throw out a Hew. This one actually hits. The unit at the back is super dead, so we might as well just try to hit the guy at the front. We'll go for an Incision. He's dead. This battle is already over. Would have been nice for us to have a chance to get a heal, but whatever.
Unforgiving.
Someone has camped here recently. What happens if you put medicinal herbs on it? You think maybe we just go into it? Yeah, there's just valuables in here naturally. We got even more anti-venom. Oh my god. Alright, I think we still keep moving. No need to camp just yet. There's hunger, so that frees up an inventory spot, heals us, de-stresses us. I can't believe there's another fucking torch, or another area to use our shovel. Holy shit, that's 4 shovels. Everyone's gonna get super stressed out and a little hurt over this.
Without tools of iron.
But at least it happened before we camped.
An indefatigable purpose.
Since it happened before we camped, we might be able to adjust for it. Oh my god, another battle. This time, we took them by surprise. Let's see if we can hit the fungal artillery at the back. They're obviously going to be really resistant to blight, though. So maybe instead we go for incisions? 15, 19. Yeah, I think we go for incisions. Just because we can actually inflict bleed. And then when these units come to the front, we'll just, you know, hit them up. I think we probably do go for abyssal artillery. I don't like it because it's spreading us pretty thin here, but I do still think it's the best option. Okay, so that first unit is dead because of the bleed, which is awesome, which means we can just go for a chop on that guy. He's pretty much dead, although they will all get a chance to attack, unfortunately. Escape Cloud hurts us, gives us a chance to get blighted, I think. We've resisted both, thankfully. Groping Swipe has some pushback, but luckily we didn't get hit. And Escape Cloud, again, damage plus blight chance. Still resisted. Why do I have 4 anti-venom? I guess I shouldn't be mad. I should be happy that, like, there's no risk of us getting blighted. I guess we get a refund for some of our goods if we want them. Or for the anti-venom, I should say. Basically, that was to destroy the corpse, so every single one of our other attacks will get the job done. Groping Swipe. Just resist the knockback, it's all I ask. Yeah, keep us safe. Maybe there is no knockback. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. This looks like the kind of thing you'd like to put some holy water on. A beautiful fountain. Alright, you know what? Quill, go touch that fountain. It reinvigorated you. 20 stress relief. That's really good. There's only a few rooms left here. The next one does not have a room battle, so I think we try to proceed to the next room. Thank you for not touching that. We proceed to the next room, then we camp on that room. We know there's going to be combat right here. These guys do not have great stun resist, so let's try the stun first. Nice, got them both. Could do a Demon's Pull, but I think Abyssal Artillery is better. If we can just keep them out for a turn, we might be able to just, like, throw a Blight Grenade and kill them. I think we throw out Zealous Accusation. My hope was actually that we could get them close enough that a Hew could kill them. We might have gotten them close enough that maybe a Chop could kill one. Nah, it doesn't seem likely, so let's go for another Hew. Oh, you're the worst! I hate you, but you're the greatest leper we have, unfortunately. Accusations. Let's stress damage on Quill's not that bad, except that it's spread out stress damage across our whole squad, which is a little annoying. They're blighted, but they're not going to die on the first hit. But if Rob gets to go first, the Abyssal Artillery should kill him.
Masterfully executed.
Maybe a little bit overkill. I guess we could have had Nick do an incision on the front. That probably would have been a better idea. Okay, we need to do 14 damage. Zealous Accusation gets them within fatal range or lethal range. Nice, okay. The crit will relieve that stress a little bit as well. And this guy is going to attack. Lucky us. Okay. So you might want to take a turn to heal, actually. I'm thinking maybe Rob tries to heal Quill. Critted him for 4. Stress relief. Resisted the bleed. It's not ideal, but it's not that bad. What if we throw out an Emboldening Vapors? Maybe we get to go first. And as a result, we go for the stun. I don't know. I think we should just kill him. Yeah, that seems sensible. Let's not get too cocky with it. Oh, now we get a shovel.
These nightmarish creatures
can be felled. They can be. I'm with you, Wayne. Okay. We probably have 1 room battle, maybe 2 at most. So we should probably camp, get some of our inventory cleared out. Let's eat all the food we ever wanted. Everybody's pretty much fully healed. We're going to try to give Rob a little stress relief. If possible, like everybody's stress relief would be good. There you go. And then once we get to Once we get, please, reduce stress. Reduce stress. I'd like to reduce your stress. Self-only reduce stress by 25, but a 50% chance to increase it by 10. 50% chance to increase it by 5. Hey, let's do it. Probably should have done that first and then the other ability. But this is still good because none of these units need to get healed. Not healed, but none of these units need to get therapy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Might as well have you eat some, free up some inventory spots. We still have 12 food. That's enough for 3 rooms for sure. Let's try to get ourselves buffed for the upcoming fights. Reduce stress by 20. Gives you accuracy and crit for 4 combats. Plus 10 accuracy for 4 combats. But it only works on yourself. Increase your stress to give a companion plus 20% damage. So this is 3. This is 3. Okay. Sure, there you go. There you go. So they've both buffed themselves, healed themselves, removed a little bit of stress. Probably could have handled that in a more optimal fashion, but we're fine. We did not get ambushed in the night.
Purchase. Spirits are lifted.
You know what? Go for it. It's a little shallow grave. What could go wrong? It's not the healthiest of professions. He got the fits. He got a disease. Plus 3 speed, minus 5 accuracy, minus 5 crit. It's not... Those numbers don't add up positively for me, but it's not the end of the world, maybe. At least we get something out of it. Disarm the trap. No stress relief, probably because he had, I guess, 0 stress leading into it. I took all this anti-venom. We resisted every blight chance, but we bled forever, man. Sweet, we surprised them. I think we prioritized killing the units at the back. But how do you... Like, you don't try to blight them. It just doesn't work. Yeah, you probably still go for the incision on these guys at the front. As much as I hate to admit it, I think the flowchart I went through last time was kind of the proper decision. He's not quite dead, but a Hue will kill them both for sure. Wow, that was a really good crit. Hilariously, the Blight would have killed them. Sweet. Okay. 1 unit's dead. Mark Prey. That'll do it. Marked. Debuffed with lower dodge. Rend the Marked. 8 damage. That's pretty nasty. At least it doesn't cause stress increase. His HP can get as low as he wants for all I care. It really doesn't matter to me at all. Abyssal Artillery. 2 kills. He's actually becoming pretty good offensively when there's a number of units on the screen. Like when there's 4 enemies that we're facing at the same time, he's pretty effective. Might as well just chop it. This might be the last battle we have over the course of this mission, but I'm going to do the last room regardless. So we can't take the gold.
But a victory nonetheless.
You know, we only have 1 more room. Let's just drop the torches, take the gold. We'll try to do 1 more room here. An ancient coffin. I don't know. Put some anti-venom on it, man. We're not doing anything. Put some medicinal herbs on it. Okay, good enough. Hidden treasures. Beautiful. 50 gold. Let's do our last room. Do a little bit more combat. These guys should have no chance. Try an incision. 5, basically 8 damage if they get bled. But it's 8 damage over a period of time, unfortunately. That guy's still not lethally bled, which frustrates me to no end. That really sucks, because we could have at least done a vulnerability hex or something to make the dude lethally bled. But, oh, 2 kills right there. We only have the unit left that can stress us out or push us around. Well, she will. Well, she will. This is actually a frustrating position for our units to be in, but... You know what? Embolden the Crusader. Crusader can Holy Lance. At least it moved him up. That's all I'll say about that. And the Eldritch Pull here, or Demon's Pull, whatever it's called, could be good enough. I mean, I don't really mind this at this point. It's not doing any damage to me, so what do I care? You know, do that as much as you want. No stress, no damage. 100 times out of 100, I'll take that. Might as well eat 2 food and then take the remaining 2 food with us. Alright, let's do this. Gotta be getting close. Like, when we get a full squad of level 3s, maybe we can start, you know, fighting one of our bosses or something. These are going to be our first level 3s. At least Bear will be our first level 3. Nick may follow. Rob's probably a couple missions behind. I do prefer to take a vessel instead of an occultist whenever possible. Alright, sweet. Quest complete.
The agents of pestilence
We got a good vessel Trinket. Bear did get a disease. Oh yeah, Nick did level up. Nick's got a disease too. Deviant Taste. Can't go to the brothel. Could be worse. Stress Eater. Could be worse. Night Owl and Bad Humors. That seems terrible, man. Night Owl replaced Thick Blooded and Photomania. Okay, well, Photomania is actually pretty good. Extra stress resistance in the light.
You will know
I have achieved constant calm. Minus 15% damage on the first room. Arumba had the yips removed. The Survivalist is now unlocked, and the Nomad Wagon is now unlocked. Okay, well, I might actually send you guys in here for disease treatment. Get the fits taken care of. 975. Can I get extra space? We need 10 busts. We don't have 10 busts. That's alright. Nick can come out on our next mission, maybe. The Nomad Wagon.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
I like investing in reducing trinket costs, but maybe... well, let's see the Survivalist. It changes camping skills, right? Yeah.
She is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
We don't have quite enough deeds to upgrade our blacksmith. Not enough portraits to upgrade our guild. But I think we can spend pretty freely on the Nomad Wagon, so let's reduce the cost of trinkets. Fairly prodigiously, actually. So that'll be like a lot cheaper for us in the future. Who needs stress relief? Honestly, nobody after that mission, so I'd say that went pretty well. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed that episode. On our next one, we'll probably take... We'll take units who have a chance to get to level 3, but probably won't make it. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be me. Well, Northernlion. Maybe Josh in the 3rd spot. Arumba and Kate. Oh, no, Dan in the 3rd slot for sure. Me in the 4th slot. Try to get a team up to fully level 3. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, I'll see you next time.